Hi, this is Joe from DomainAcademy.com, and today I wanted to take you through GoDaddy auctions. And what I want to look at specifically is what names are getting bids and why. This is one of the things that it took me a while to learn at first, and I just wanted to see if I can help people understand at a very high level why names get bids. So we're going to look sorting by bids on GoDaddy's auctions, expired auctions, that are listed currently today on April 7th. And we've got a 4-letter that just ended, right? So that got a lot of bids. When we look at it, we can see these are the SEO metrics. There's not a lot of those. So this 4-letter must be a strong one. We can look it up later. BFQP. Go look it up on your own time. Google those 4 letters and see why. Somebody might want to pay a lot of money for this name or have a lot of bids in. Fashion IQ. That's a great brand, right? Fashion and IQ are 2 good keywords together. And you can see that there was a site on this, so that's probably an SEO play as well. We'll take a look at an SEO name later. But you can see that the trust flow and citation flow, which are basically how real or legitimate are the links that are coming in and the references to this domain name versus kind of spammy links. The higher the better. So you can see these have this Lola Bistro.com we'll take a look at. And this is how many backlinks and how many separate domains. This has 72 separate domains with 3,800 backlinks. This has 309 different domains with 2,000 backlinks and a much higher trust level. And that is why Lola Bistro is getting such a high amount of bids and a high dollar amount, $13,000. It's getting a lot more than this Fashion IQ because as an SEO play, this is a much stronger search engine optimization name that you could use for any kind of restaurant or other type of similar industry name, right, to help you grow your SEO. This is Vivid Bridal Boutique. And again, this is probably an SEO play because what we're looking at here is a 3-word, very specific name, Vivid Bridal Boutique. You would have to find many buyers that would be interested in buying this as their business name, Vivid Bridal Boutique, and I don't see that happening. So this isn't a name that you buy as a name that you want to flip, or Lola Bistro, or even Fashion IQ. That's a much better name as potentially flipping, but the prices are going up. GXD is a 3-letter. 3 letters are always strong in the market right now. Around 22,000 is about the bottom of the market. So we're getting into the bottom of the market level, and we have 4 days left at the bottom of the wholesale market for a 3-letter. 3 letters we go over in the class. They're very liquid, right? Robotic AI, 76 bids, and it's almost up to 1,000. Right now, AI is really hot, and so are anything around robots. So this has robot and AI, 2 extremely strong keywords at the moment, and it's ending in a .com. So this has a lot of competition as a name that's emerging right now. Robot and AI are both really strong keywords. You can take a look and see that these have very little, if any, search engine optimization value, right, from a historic standpoint. And you can see that this name is 18 years old. So this robotic AI name has been off the market probably for 18 years. You can go do an archive.org lookup to take a look at that. We link to that in the domain details. Once you click on this at the very bottom, you take it right over to archive.org and you can see how it was being used. Was it being used as a real website, or was it being used to be listed for sale by another investor and it didn't sell? That's what you want to really figure out. Same.net. This is a 1-word .net. And same is okay. It's not a great keyword. It's not a bad keyword. We just looked in one of our other videos at super.net that Braden Pollock sold for 6 figures. That is a much stronger, much more positive connotation type name. Great brand name. Same isn't a great brand name. It's an okay brand name. Most of the time people don't want to stay the same. They want to improve or do something better. So same.net is a good 1-word name, but it is not a great name, and that is reflected in this 1,875, and I'd be surprised if it has much SEO value. It's kind of middling SEO value. Small amount of backlinks, small trust flow. Layover.io, a 1-word. with an IO ending, IO strong, layover, could be a good brand name for a startup. And you can see that there's no SEO juice on this one. And so layover is just here for a pure investment type domain name. So when we look at that, we're looking at a name that people think, usually they're looking at least 10x. So looking at oneword.io, that's a strong brand. They're probably looking for 25 grand as a 10x return on this, which is not out of the realm of possibility. So this would be just a pure, I want to invest in this name type of name. Grow Media, 2 words. You could see here that it's got small value for SEO. So this is another name that people are looking to invest in. It's $700. Media is a good keyword. Grow is also very positive, a positive connotation. So that's what people are looking at, that combination together. Sonora is a state in Mexico. It's just south of Arizona, and it is a very important Mexican state. So owning that would be a very strong geo play. You can see that there are some backlinks and some domains linking to it, so it may be a strong SEO play as well. That's something that you want to investigate, but $16,000 for a name of a state is not unusual at all. So that is why that's getting bid like this. Express Countertops at $1,000 with 62 bids. We're going to look at this, but I can already tell, even just glancing over here, that this is an SEO type name. Express Countertops is a great name for somebody who's starting a business, maybe in the $2,000, $3,000 range probably, right? That's the kind of price point that we see these types of names selling at a lot. So for it to go wholesale at over $1,000, and with this many bids, what we're probably looking at here is an SEO play. When we look over, the numbers seem to bear that out. So this would be good for someone who's trying to assist with search engine optimization or traffic for someone in a countertop business or a countertop space. But what we want to look at is here, Dauntless.com. Dauntless.com is a one-word.com, and it has a positive connotation, right? So we've got 4 days left. If you wanted to build a brand, a one-word.com is an expensive asset right now. And Dauntless is positive. It's a very positive connotation. You could use this for a variety of verticals in the business world and be able to make money. The strong, memorable, positive one-word.com name is a rare asset. So I would say that even though it's early and we still have 4 days left, this one right here is probably the best name that I've seen for the price, for what you can get right now on the auction. It's a very strong oneword.com. Here's another oneword.com, and now it just came out. It's got 6 days left, so this is early days, and it's going to go up. But wasting.com. Wasting.com is not a great keyword. It's a good keyword. It's not a something that I would even say it's towards the middle low end of keywords, because it's a negative keyword. You're wasting something. You can use that as a brand. You could maybe make a recycle brand out of it, stop wasting things, but it has limited upside because of that. When people think about undaunted versus wasting, you can see the difference in the positive connotation of your brand versus a one word, wasting.com, and what that connotes to your brand. So you can see that is the reason why this one word versus the other one word, there's a huge difference in price. So these are some of the things that you want to look at. Personal car, that's a great domain name if you're looking at maybe like a black car service, or if you're looking at even a car rental service or something like that, right? So again, this one doesn't have great SEO. DV Film Store, not a great name, but the SEO is what's selling it here. So these are the kind of things that I was always wondering when I was looking at it. I'd say, why is there 2 oneword.coms and they're various price points, or why are these names very long and they're getting so many bids? Because it's SEO related. So hopefully that helps. This is another name that I think is good, underpriced. So I'll just call this out since you hung out with me in the last part of the video. Theback.com. Theback.com is currently going for $225. Right, it's got 25 bids with 2 days left, almost 3. The reason why this is a great name is because back pain and back ailments are hugely impactful to many people. And so there's all these stores like Relax the Back and all these kinds of places that cater specifically to helping with back pain. You've got chiropractors, you've got tons of different people that focus on this specific thing, the back. It could also be like, meet me in the back for your brand. But because of the back and back pain and all the special mattresses and exercise equipment and inversion tables and all the other things they sell, this would be a killer brand for somebody like that. And I could see that going for 5 figures to the right person. So thanks for watching. I hope this was insightful. Please leave us comments. Ask us any questions that you have. We're always looking to improve. If you found this valuable, don't forget to like and subscribe. And thanks again for watching DomainAcademy.com.